You're watching Good Day Siouxland with Nick Wilson and meteorologist Victor Perez. From KCAU 9 News, this is Good Day Siouxland.
Good morning. It's 6:45 on this Friday morning. I'm Nick Wilson.
And I'm Maggie Warren.
So how hot are we going to get today?
We're going to get up into those low 90s for highs. For most of us, it's going to be pretty hot, but not nearly as hot as this weekend when we could see some triple-digit temperatures out there. So looking to be a very hot Labor Day weekend and a dry Labor Day weekend, which not great with these drought conditions that have persisted, not improved, not worsened, but still sitting within between abnormally dry to extreme drought. So not really great there, not seeing any improvement because we have not had that rainfall. A lot of us less than 90% of that yearly rainfall so far. Few areas have seen over their amount of rainfall for the year, their normal rainfall, but still looking very, very dry for much of Siouxland. Continuing to look dry through the next 7 days at least. Just a small chance of some showers or storms for Tuesday, but that dry weather actually is good news for the Labor Day weekend holiday. Looking if you're heading out to the lake, maybe to take those boats out for the last time for the season. Looking at some hot conditions and sunny conditions, but still looking nice. I'll have more details coming up. Nick?
Thanks, Maggie. Well, North Sioux City officials say Wednesday's train derailment was caused by a rail car malfunction. The director of Union County Emergency Management says further investigation would happen after the initial cleanup is done. The derailment happened around 4 p.m. on Wednesday. 16 cars were impacted in that derailment. That includes 11 empty hopper cars, as well as 5 ethanol tankers. Nothing spilled out of those tankers, though. Jason Westcott is the Union County Emergency Management Director. He explains how this incident might have happened.
Told us normally what happens is something malfunctions, the cars start derailing, and in the process that will destroy the bridge because the engine is still pulling the cars and they're flipped sideways now and they shouldn't be, so then that destroys things. So
D&I Railroad owns the track, and BNSF and D&I have an agreement where D&I has the rail rights, so that means they're responsible for upkeeping the track. Main Street to Highway 105 is still closed until further notice. Meanwhile, the state of Nebraska is experiencing a 911 outage. The Wayne Police Department says if you try to call 911 and get a busy signal, just call the police department's non-emergency number. That's the same protocol for people who live in Dakota County, Knox County, and elsewhere across the Cornhusker State. Nebraska residents will need to call the police departments and sheriff's office non-emergency lines if you need help until further notice. We have those phone numbers for those departments on our website. That's SiouxlandProud.com. And meanwhile, the Biden administration announced a new initiative to reduce opioid deaths across the nation with an additional $450 million in new funding. The administration hopes to combat the crisis and save lives. Also this week, Narcan is being shipped to pharmacies for the first time ever. That's the nasal spray that reverses the effects of an overdose. The White House says some funds will be used to educate younger Americans on the dangers of fentanyl, while more than $18 million will go to fighting drug trafficking operations. In other news, court proceedings for the Georgia election interference case against former President Donald Trump and 18 others will be live streamed and televised. Fulton County Superior Court Judge Scott McAfee made the ruling, saying the happenings will be streamed on YouTube. Meanwhile, Trump entered a plea of not guilty in that case and then asked the court to separate his trial from 18 others who have requested a speedy trial. The move comes after a judge last week set a trial date of October 23rd for co-defendant Kenneth Cheeseborough. This prompted Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis to reiterate her desire to try all of the case's 19 defendants together. In the filing on Thursday, Trump's attorney Steve Sadow said that he, quote, will not have sufficient time to prepare, end quote, for the case by October 23rd. Well, elsewhere, starting today, interest on student loans will resume again. This comes after interest rates on federal student loans had been set to 0% since March of 2020. Today, those interest rates will return to the same rates they had before the freeze. Payments will resume in October, and a local wealth manager says the restart to student loan payments means some people will need to make more room in their budgets.
So it's going to take a significant adjustment for some people, and what you need to look at is you need to look at discretionary items. Unfortunately, some of the fun stuff like going out to eat, wearing the newest clothes, having the newest iPhone, those are some areas where typically people can cut expenses in order to make those payments.
Student loan borrowers can look into income-based plans to help with the repayments, such as the SAVE plan. That could give some borrowers a monthly payment of $0, but others will generally owe 10% of their discretionary income. Well, changing topics, it's time to meet today's Stray of the Day.
Every day we share a pet picked up by Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue who's waiting to go home.
This is Daphne, a female cane corso puppy. The rescue says Daphne was found around 3rd Street and Wesley Parkway in Sioux City. They say she's super sweet, but she is a little scared. If you know Daphne, please let her owners know that she's at Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue.
And if you've lost your pet or you're looking to adopt or would like to sponsor a pet for adoption, you can visit the rescue's website. That's at SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com.
She's a cute dog.
I know, it's so pretty. She's such a beautiful color too.
Yeah, and her fur doesn't look too thick,
Yeah.
so hopefully, that coat, not that thick. Hopefully she won't mind these temperatures too much.
Yeah, hopefully. It's going to be a hot one out there. Going to be a hot one today too. Temperatures in the 90s for us. That sun rising though right now over Wayne, Nebraska. As we take a look out on our Wayne State College camera, a beautiful sunrise happening out there. Although you can see some of that smoke in the air as that sun begins to rise. That moderate layer of smoke you can see on our smoke map here, that will be with us for the next couple of days. We'll see that through tomorrow afternoon at least. Temperatures into the 60s, some 50s still out to our east. A little warmer into the mid 60s out there towards Neely, Bloomfield, and Yankton, at 62 here in Sioux City. Those dew points still hanging in the mid 50s for most of the area, and 60 in Neely. 11 miles an hour here in Sioux City. Those winds out of the south between 5 and 15 miles an hour. We'll see those pick up between 10 and 20 miles an hour through the day. What we won't see is any cloud cover or precipitation. Our satellite and radar will stay dry for quite a while now, looking at a high of 95 degrees today. Sunny, hot, and breezy. Again, those winds out of the south at 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusting to 35 miles an hour. So a breezy night for Friday night football, mostly clear. Those temperatures dropping from the upper 90s to upper 70s or upper 80s to the upper 70s for by the end of those games. Lows dropping into the low 60s, some upper 70 or low 70s there for the overnight hours to our west, and then some record-breaking heat potential for Sunday for Labor Day weekend. Looking at that heat really kicking back up, and then taking a peek at the 9 on 9. We see that kind of ease up just a little bit as we head into the second half of the 9 on 9 forecast. Couple shots at some showers and storms, but overall just staying hot, dry, and very, very sunny out there.
Thanks, Maggie. Now we turn to sports, where Wayne State and USD were both looking to start their football seasons on a good note. Anthony Mitchell has the details in your morning sports wrap.
Good morning, Siouxland. Last night, the Wayne State Wildcats kicked off its 2023 season at home, welcoming MSU Moorhead into town. It's Wayne State quarterback Nick Bohm and the Wildcats back in action against the Dragons. Wayne State won the last 2 meetings, while 4 of the last 5 minutes decided by 7 or less. Dragons determined to snap the streak. Jack Strand finds Brady Pearman. He danced around the defense into the end zone for a 19-yard touchdown on MSU's first drive. Wayne State looking to replicate that result, and it'll be Bohm barreling up the middle for the 4-yard rushing score. No shortage of points here so far. Clock winding down at the end of the first quarter. It's Bohm. It's dropping back, hitting Kendrick Watkins-Hogue on a screen pass. He'd scamper for a nice gain. Look at him evading the tackles, getting some yardage. That would set up a 7-yard rushing score from Dawson Forty on the other side of the field to cap off the drive in the second quarter. Wildcats start off in the win column, 31-23 victory. Another team looking for a big win to start the season, USD. The Oats with a big-time opportunity to upset SEC conference member Missouri on the road. USD aiming to win its first season opener since 2020. Scoreless game until Brady Cook finds a wide-open Mekhi Miller for the 18-yard score. After another Missouri touchdown, USD down 14. Aiden Bauman hands the ball off to Travis Tice for the big gain across midfield. Yotes moving the chains. That would set up a 40-yard field goal try from Will Leyland. He kicks a line drive that would go through the uprights for USD's first points of the contest. But as all Tigers at home increasing their lead with a touchdown right before half, South Dakota lost to Missouri 35-10 in the final. Next stop, Huntington Bank Stadium, where the Huskers in the Matt Rule era underway. Things started off with a bang in Minnesota. Golden Gophers are driving, but check out the hit by Malcolm Hartzog to force a punt. They'd punt this one right to the 1-yard line. Nebraska would have some work to do as Jeff Sims gets to the outside for the first down to give Nebraska some breathing room. Moving the chains with that two-way talent the quarterback is. Third down now. The Huskers pulling out some trickery. Backup quarterback Heinrich Harburg reels in the catch, picks up the first down in the process. Nebraska, they're in business, but on the ensuing play, Sims dropping back under pressure. Costly turnover. Minnesota would take a 3-0 lead on a field goal, but Nebraska, they'd catch a break. The Golden Gophers going for a 53-yard field goal attempt. They would miss it, leaving the door wide open for Nebraska with under 3 to play in the first half. But once again, Sims would struggle in the red zone. He gets picked off for the second time. Big Red trailed 3-0 at half, but the Golden Gophers defeat the Huskers with a game-winning field goal, 13-10 the final. That'll be all for sports. Have a good day, Siouxland.
Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories. It's what you need to know before you go. North Sioux City officials say Wednesday's train derailment was caused by a rail car malfunction. Authorities say further investigation would happen after the initial cleanup is done. The derailment happened around 4 p.m. on Wednesday. 16 cars were impacted in that derailment. That includes 11 empty hopper cars as well as 5 ethanol tankers. Nothing spilled out of those tankers, though. D&I Railroad owns the train involved in the derailment. Authorities say D&I and BNSF have an agreement where D&I have rail rights, meaning they're responsible for upkeeping the track. Main Street to Highway 105 is still closed until further notice. Meanwhile, the state of Nebraska is experiencing a 911 outage. The Wayne Police Department says if you try to call 911 and get a busy signal, just call the police department's non-emergency number. That's the same protocol for people who live in Dakota County, Knox County, and elsewhere across the Cornhusker State. Nebraska residents will have to call the police department's and sheriff's office non-emergency lines if they need help until further notice. We have the phone numbers for those departments on our website. That's SiouxlandProud.com. One last look at the weather. It's going to be a hot one.
Yeah, going to be a hot one today. Those temperatures into the low 90s for us here in Sioux City, and some gusty winds between 15 to 25 miles an hour. A great evening out there for Friday night football. Those temperatures dropping from the upper 80s to upper 70s by game end. Staying clear and mostly sunny for the first half of the game, and then we do see those gusty winds hold on. And then through our 9-on-9 forecast, looking at that heat building in for our Labor Day weekend, triple digits Saturday and Sunday. And then we cool things off just a touch for Monday for Labor Day, even cooler Tuesday with a spotty chance of a shower or a storm. And then we're drier and a little bit cooler for Wednesday. Those 90s return again Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Another shower or storm chance for Friday, but overall staying hot, sunny, and mostly dry out there, Nick.
Rain chances next week? Yeah. I was starting to forget what rain feels like.
I was too. And unfortunately, there's very small rain chances too. So
not enough to fix that drought.
Yeah, we can hope though.
Yes, we can. Well, thanks for waking up with us for Good Day Siouxland. Come back this midday and have a great rest of your day.